Hello everyone, hello team. Hey, I just got back from my run, so I'm a little bit sweaty and red-faced. I am going to go into a Resilient Runner workout, this week's exercises with you guys. So even if you're not jumping on now to follow along, you can follow along tomorrow or on the weekend or whenever you do your strength workout next. So we're going to get started with just 2 quick warm-up exercises. We are going to go into a pelvic control circuit for exercise number 1. So, hey Kim, thanks for joining. Hopefully you can follow along and yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. So we're going to go into a pelvic control circuit. So I'm going to step back and show you what you guys are going to start with. So on the side, neutral spine, I want you to start with anterior, water out the front of the body, back to neutral. Anterior, front of the body, back to neutral. So just do 10 of them. That's 4. So while we're doing these, we're trying to think of and reinforce good neutral spine. 9 and 10, and even more importantly, posterior tilt, which I'm going to do now. Water out the back of the body, squeezing my butt, lifting my hip bones to my belly. Squeeze and lift. That's 2, squeeze, lift. So what I'm doing here is I'm reinforcing some glute activation and positive running. So when we get into that posterior tilt, we'll reinforce that neutral spine. Now the hardest one to do is a posterior tilt with a lateral raise. So I'm in a posterior tilt and then raise to the right hand side. Posterior tilt and raise. Posterior tilt, raise. Back to neutral each time. Posterior tilt, raise. We'll just do 2 more. Raise. And when I'm raising, I'm coming up onto my toe to lift my hip up higher than my stance leg hip. We'll do the other side. Posterior tilt, squeeze the bum, raise. Posterior tilt and raise. Squeezing. That's 3. Breathe out 4. Show you on the side. 5. 6. 7 and 8. We're going to do side to side to finish off with this little pelvic control circuit. So just coming up onto each side, trying not to pause in the middle here. We're just going from side to side. And if I was to then take this into a walk and then a running motion, looks pretty funny, it's our penguin walk, but you can see what that looks like, okay? So I've got a posterior tilt and I'm squeezing, lifting the hips. Exercise drill number 1. Number 2, get into a calf raise, calf pedal out in downward dog. So we're going to pedal out the calves. We're going to focus on actively working through the big toe mounds as well. Really important that we stretch that big toe mound. So we're going to pull those hip bones back and up and bend the knees, generous knee bend. And I want you to now, when you come onto the toe, you're going to drop the knee down to the ground and stretch the big toe. Come back up, change sides, drop the knee down, and you're biasing one leg at a time. Change, drop the knee down, stretch the big toe. Change, drop the knee down. 1 more, drop, and drop. Okay, so from here, really getting that nice big toe stretch. I can even just hang around here, get into the ankle a bit more, dropping the heel down towards the ground and trying to work into any tight corners of that ankle. Okay, really putting my weight over the top of my leg. And change sides, leaning over the ankle, heels on the ground, knees over the second toe. All right, let's get into the 4 exercises now, guys. All right, so exercise number 1, we need a weight plate and we're going to do a staggered stance rotation to our front leg with the weight, and then we're going to come up over the head with the weight into a hip lock position. So I'll show you that on the side without the weight. Front leg, rotate to the front leg, hips are nice and level, squeeze my glute of that front leg and rotate up with that weight. Hip lock position on the left hand leg. The left hand leg is higher than the right hand leg. So grab your weights, you can have a dumbbell, kettlebell, anything will do, brick. I've got a 5 kilo weight. We're gonna do 4 on each side. Super quick. Okay, starting on the right hand side, rotating down, little hinge, okay, and then coming up, squeeze, up overhead. It'll take some time to get explosive with this, that's okay. We're not looking to go too fast, too quick. We want to try and get that balance. I will try and get a little bit of quickness. Breathing out, trying to hold that landing. Breathe out, stick that landing. On the other side now. Rotate, breathe out, oh, hold. Rotate, breathe out, hold. Good, that was better for me. Rotate, breathe out, hold. Squeezing the bottom at the top, last one. Rotate. A little bit better on that left leg. Okay, that's our first exercise. Exercise number 2, we'll go into a split switch, okay? You're gonna see me on the back here do it, but basically on the side, this is what it's gonna look like. One hand holding onto a band, okay? You need to secure the band in front of you, and you're gonna do a row, okay? So I'm gonna start with my left foot forward and my left arm forward, because then as I split, as I come from this position, okay, I'm basically pulling, opposite arm pulls back to that front foot. So 1, 2, 3, like so. And the purpose of this is we're trying to train that really quick 1, 2, 1, 2 forward and back motion of the legs. So I think stumble reflex, very, very quick changeover. Back leg shoots forward as soon as the front leg shoots back. So just quickly, 10 on each side. So you'll see me from the back do it. I'm going to start left hand, left leg forward and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Starting right hand forward, right leg forward, and 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, so that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, we're going to go straight into a Romanian deadlift with a tennis ball, so challenge here. Grab a tennis ball or a ball, hard rubber ball, and obviously we'll grab our weights as well. Okay, so hard rubber ball comes in between the back of the knee there. I'm going to come down with the weight. Romanian deadlift, hip drives back. Keep a squeeze on that ball, hip drives forward and up, weight comes overhead. I'm coming into that knee drive. Alright, so we're going to do 5 each side. So you don't have to use a tennis ball, but it's just a challenge to see if you can work that hamstring of the swing leg. Okay, really important to engage the hamstrings. Coming down here, driving up, squeeze. And this is going to slip out straight away. I need like bare skin for this. Here we go, down, 2, 3. I'm going to opt out with this tennis ball. Breathe out, 4. Breathe out, 5. Go to the other side. Coming down. Breathe out, 1. 2. 3. Try and keep your free hip higher up. 4. Take your time on the down phase. 5. All right, nice work. So final exercise, toe raises. Okay, so grab something like a book or a towel. And I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to show you on the wall behind here. My whole right set of toes onto the platform. Then the other side, okay, is still on the ground, but I'm favouring this right hand side. I'm going to come straight up into the calf raise, straight back down, straight up, Try and control the down phase. Heels shouldn't put too much weight on. So we're going for 15 reps here. Normally I'd say go to maximum repetitions, but for the sake of tonight's workout, we'll go to 15. And especially seeing as though if you just ran or your calves are already fatigued, just loading them a little bit rather than overloading in that calf raise. Last 5, 4, really squeezing down with the towel. That's going to work all of our plantar muscles. 2 in the bottom of that foot and in the toe, and 1 changing sides. Make sure you're out from the wall a bit. Scrunch down with that left hand side, the toes coming up. 1, 2, favouring the left hand side, really scrunching with the foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, feeling that burn. 3, 2, and 1. That was tough. I don't think I would have been able to do any more than 15. Good work there. How you going, Kim? You going all right? We're going to go back into round 2 now. So grab your weights, go into our staggered stance, rotation, core rotation through the upper body up to that hip lock position. All right. So 4 reps each side. Here we go. Dropping down, rotating, being stable, strong core. Breathe out. 1. Drop down. Breathe out. 2. 4. Other side. 1. 2. 3. Just a little dip, guys. 4. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be just here. Here to here. Alrighty. Exercise number 2, split switches. Okay, with the band, if you don't have a band, just do them on the spot really quick. 10 each arm. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, 3. Changing sides. 1, 2. 10. All right. Exercise number 3, we'll go into Romanian deadlifts. Now, if I had bare skin, I'd be able to hold that tennis ball, but there's no way I'm holding a tennis ball behind the knee with these pants on. All right, here we go. Dropping down, keep the 90-degree knee bend. Free hip higher, then stance leg. 1. Stretch the hammy. 2. 3. 4. Had a bit of a stumble there. 5. Other side. Dropping down. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alrighty, final exercise. Toe raises. 15 each side. Let's do it. Gripping onto that towel or book. All 5 toes, pressing down, especially the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, and 15. Swapping sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, control the down phase, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, scrunching down through that big toe, 14, and 15. Whew. Feeling it. All right, nice work on round 2. We'll go into a final round. We can do it. How much time's on the clock? No idea. All right, here we go. So, rotations. Right hand side, rotate into that front leg. Little hip hinge, hips back, hips forward. Engage that glute. Hips back, hips forward. Holding that high hip lock for 2 seconds at the top. 4, let's go to the other side. Back hip, retraction leg comes up, heel to hamstring, drop down, hold that high knee at the top. Last one. All right. Let's go into our split switches as quick as we can. Front to back legs, same amount of time. Front to back. All right. 10 each side. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Good posture. Reset the other side. 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right, final round of toe raises. Let's do it. Right leg on. All 5 toes. Up we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, feeling it, 9, scrunching with those toes, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. That is 3 rounds, guys. Well done, Kim. We're going to do 2 stretches just to cool down. That was a nice, quick, short workout. Deadlifts. What's that about deadlifts? I can't rotate my phone. It's telling me I can't rotate it. Just let me know, Kim, what you're talking about when you say deadlifts. But we'll go into some stretches now. So 90-90 stretch for stretch number 1. So I'll just start here. 90-90. And we're going to just do 10 switches with an active out-breath stretch over that front shin. So as we breathe out, stretch over the front of the shin, long, slow out-breath. Inhale and switch. Up tall, exhale. Inhale and switch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Notice how I'm really slowing that out breath. Inhale. And and exhale. last 2. Last 1. Okay, last stretch, guys. We're going to go into hip flexor and quad stretch. My favourite, the hardest one to do though for most people. Put some padding underneath your knees. Now remember, to make it easier, you do it against the wall. So I like to pop some padding underneath my knees, just a mat or a towel will do. Pop the foot up against the wall. And then from this position, you can either have bum to heel to make more of a quad stretch, or you can come further away, ease off the quad, and squeeze your bottom muscle to get more of a hip flexor stretch. So let's reach up and breathe in. Breathe out. One more, breathe in. Actively reach up and over, breathe out, relax. You're going to press into the wall to actively inhale. As you exhale, relaxed. Don't press into the wall as you exhale. Press into the wall as you inhale. And relax, exhale. One more here, breathe in. Breathe out. Last modification, coming down. Nice hip flexor stretch here, opening up through the groin. A few little pulses forward towards the ground. Just moving in and out, breathing in and out. You can push into the wall here for an extra quad stretch. And the longer you can hang out in this sort of a stretch each day, the better your hips are going to be moving, okay? Let's go into the other side to finish with. Woohoo! Okay, so starting up, heel to bottom, squeezing the glute, reach up and over. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's contract, relax into the wall, press into the wall, contract. And relax. Press into the wall, breathe in. And breathe out, relax. Last one here. Press into the wall, breathe in. And relax, breathe out. Hands to the ground. And a few little pulses forward here to finish off. Maybe you'll oscillate in towards the hamstring stretch, also a good one. Just open up those hips, squeeze the glute, open the chest. And one last little press out, a couple of breaths. Try and release that tension, relax into it. All right, and slowly coming out of that one. Got some comments. All good, okay. Thanks, Kim. I hope you enjoyed that short Resilient Runner workout. It's always good to do a nice half workout rather than the whole 1 hour sometimes. So that's why I plan these workouts every week, is because they're short, 20 to 30 minutes in duration, sometimes even 10 to 15 if you just do 2 rounds, and big bang for your buck exercises. So these ones are totally relatable to just about everyone's program that I currently write. I've got some of these exercises in them because, you know, it's important. They're important run mechanic strength variations. It's all interrelated, this system. So we're really trying to integrate run mechanics into our strength training, and that's what we were doing tonight with our swing leg in the deadlift. As you could see, in like the single leg deadlift, your back leg being bent and then coming through quickly. It's all about that swing leg retraction. So just trying to educate you guys a little bit more around how we can integrate these run mechanics into our strength training and modify the strength exercises to be able to do that more so. All right, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed Kim, and we'll catch up soon. I'll see you all next week for another Resilient Runner workout. Hopefully we'll have more joining.